how long can we all get together at this center and do prayers and learn and share? Maybe if some of the founding people, the women and men, and myself, if we die or something happens, then the center collapses. Then everything we've done is forgotten and it's gone. And one day I will die. One day you will die. One day the people that work very close to me will die. And that's a very hardcore fact of Buddhism. No matter how much we avoid that thought, it is just denial. And the more we deny, the less we do spiritual practice. The more we accept the truth, the more we will do spiritual practice. Hence, death is the first chapter within the consolidated teachings of the Buddha, written by the King of Dharma, Tsongkhapa, which is impermanence in death. And the reason that is so important, and it's on the first chapter, is, do you find yourself having difficulty changing your habits? Do you find yourself having difficulty choosing Dharma work over secular? Do you have problems choosing Dharma motivation over secular? Do you have problems and you find yourself lazy, unmotivated, unable to change? Do you find yourself falling into old habits? Do you see the years passing by and your mind doesn't change? Do you see your knowledge in Dharma growing, but your practice and your mind doesn't transform much? Well, if you want to know the secret to, the key to changing is the meditation on death, the meditation on impermanence. To read that chapter over and to meditate on that chapter. Why? If you have actualized the meditation on death, if you have realized the meditation on death, you will be very kind. You will want to work in the Dharma. You will want to be a benefit to others. You will want to do Dharma work. And you will transform yourself and change yourself. Do you know why? Because you know that ultimately we all have to go. Those of us who have a chance to work in the Dharma, those of us who have a chance to work in Kachara, who have a chance to work in Dharma organization, you are very fortunate. You are very lucky, and you have a lot of merits. Those of us who do not work in the Dharma, for whatever reasons, or run away from Dharma work, it shows how selfish your mind is, how you have not learned the Dharma. It shows how little merit you have. And it's like you're hungry, people give you gold, you throw the gold away, and you grab onto a rock. Simple. So later, definitely you'll have problems. Definitely you have difficulties. Definitely. So therefore, how much Dharma you do, how much you transform your mind, how much your mind changes, how much you can change your old habits is 100% dependent on meditation of death and impermanence. 100%. You know, people complain, I can't change. I'm still attached. I still need to have fun. I still need to... You can. But how much of it you do and how much you transform is dependent on your meditation on death. People say, how do I meditate on death? Very easy. You read the Lamrim. But if you want a synopsis, you can think in categories. You can think in categories. By environmentally, how many causes are there that can take my life away? Example, a tsunami, an earthquake, a fire, a drowning. Last week in Singapore, one Ganden monk drowned. He's 17, he's dead. Last week. From Ganden Monastery, he went to Singapore to do pujas. They took him on a trip to by the ocean. He doesn't know how to swim. He drowned. He's a monk. His time is here. He's 17 years old. The whole monastery did prayers for him, I found out today. The whole monastery. He's a monk. Even the Buddhas and protectors couldn't protect him when the time for death came. He's 17. So do not think everything is permanent. Now, environmentally, how many causes can there be for your death? You meditate on category by category. By sickness, how can you die very easily? From an accident, a car accident, walking accident, any type of accident. Eating the wrong food. One day you're walking nice, the next day you're limping. One day you're fit, next day you're riveled up in pain. By your body, how easy it is for you to die. How many times have we heard the person was okay, the next day they're dead? How many times have you said in your life, oh, that person's so young, she's so young? Nothing can stop it. by your body, by environmental factors, you can think. By accidents, you can think. And if you think about it individually, then when you have died, if you choose to be cremated, or if you choose to be buried, your choice. If you choose to be buried, you visualize yourself, your body dying. You visualize first, your ears go off. You can't hear anymore. The feelings go off. You can't feel anymore. You visualize your mouth becoming very dry. You can't taste and move anymore. You cannot move your tongue anymore. Then you visualize your body organs stop to function and your blood stop to move. You visualize your heart stopping. Then you visualize, finally, your eyes closing and all light is gone. You can't see anything around you. You fall in total darkness. And you're in this still, quiet darkness. Even the people around you that's crying cannot help you. Your friends cannot help you. Your jewelry cannot help you. Your name, your position, your power, who you are, cannot help you. If you do that visualization correctly, you will change. And then you visualize yourself, your family coming in, your friends coming in, washing your body. You visualize them dressing it. You visualize them putting it inside a coffin. You visualize yourself inside a coffin. You don't visualize yourself looking at a coffin. You visualize yourself in the coffin looking out. You visualize the people crying. You visualize what's going to happen to you next, the funeral. You visualize they take you to the ground. You visualize they lower you into the ground. They cover you for the last time. Then you visualize the dirt being thrown onto your body. Just visualize it. Not quickly, in detail. In detail. This is what the holy monks of Cambodia, Burma, and Thailand do. They do that in front of a skull in their wats, in their temples. Tibet, same. Tibetan monks do it in a cemetery. Same. Because it all comes from Buddha's teachings. Then you visualize the dirt on top of your coffin falling on your face, and you see the sunlight disappearing, 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 disappearing. Then you visualize the earth being stamped down, solid, hard. And then you're in the box. You visualize yourself not moving, no breathing, no talking, no communication. You will never be dug out again. You will never come out of that box again. You will never, ever move again. And all the ugly things you did in your life will come back to you now. All the good things you've done in your life will come back to you now. Now, your statues, your church, your temple, your family, your money, your anger, your reputation, your ego, your failure, your loss, your winning, your complete sense of I is gone. So those of you who are sneaky, bad temper, created problems for yourself, for your friends, for the people who care about you, for your family, now your time has come. Those of you who have been goody-goodies, praying, doing mantras, being all holy schmoly, your time has come. Now your karma will judge you. No one can reach in there and help you. It is not like you have an accident and then 3-4 months later you're repaired, you come out of the hospital in crutches, you're okay. It's not like you have cancer, you go for chemotherapy, you're okay. It's not like you have a car accident and you break your nose and they fix it. You are in the ground and you are gone. Your son, your family, your friends, your mother, your wife, your husband, your lover, your brother, you're gay, you're straight, everything is gone. Everything is gone. And if you meditate on that every single day, no matter what age you are, you'll be a better daughter. You'll be a better son. You'll be a better lover. You'll be a better human being.